Okay, hello. We are doing ranking method and there is very little theory here, and it's very as basic as the method sounds. It's just ranking jobs. Um, so very little theory here in this method, and so I'll start straight away. This method is the first non-quantitative method. So when I say non-quantitative, I mean that a job is evaluated here as a whole. And ranking method also, so this method gives preference to the job description over job specification. Now the reason why this is true is because job specification will only include the KSAs and the requirements, but the job description will contain roles, duties, hazards, working conditions, title, location, all of that. So job description, in addition to being this, is also this. So a job description, while evaluating the job, this job's job description will be always preferred over the job specification. Now ranking is nothing but ranking a position or a job from highest to lowest, and this ranking method further has three methods, namely the simple method, the alternative method, and the paired comparison method. So these are the three methods under ranking method. Let's start with the first method. The first method is the simple method. Let's understand the process of the simple method here. The first thing I do is select a factor, a basis that I wanna rank this job on. So let's say I take complexity here. Then I select jobs that I want to evaluate. So let's select jobs. So let's say I select the first job that I select is that of a marketing manager. The second is a storekeeper. The third is a software engineer. The fourth is a CEO. The fifth is a sales executive, and the sixth is that of a HR manager. Now what I am going to do on the basis of complexity, I am going to assign them some rank. So I think the first rank on the basis of complexity of the job should be gone to the CEO. So the CEO has the first rank when it comes to complexity, and so on and so forth. I will be ranking jobs. So I think the CEO has the most difficult job, then I think it's the storekeeper. These ranks are randomly assigned by me, but that is how you do it. Sales executive third, HR fourth, marketing manager fifth, and then lastly the software engineer. That is the most basic method. What you do is you select a factor, you select jobs, and then you rank them on the basis of this factor. Now from that we move on to the next method, which is the alternative method. Now to do the alternative method, I will write highest value here, and I will write lowest value here. So how do I actually rank these jobs. What I do is, okay, what are the options to choose from? I have marketing manager, I have storekeeper, I have software engineer, I have HR manager, I have CEO, and let's say I have the production manager. Okay, so I have to choose from here. I will have to choose the rank or the job that I think is the most complex, because that was my factor. So since my factor is complexity, which job do I think is the most complex? Okay, I think the job of the storekeeper is the most complex out of all. Okay, so on first rank we have storekeeper. Now this is where the change happens. Instead of rating the second position here, I will be rating the sixth position. So I think the least complex job out of all of this is that of the HR manager. So I write HR manager here in the least. Then we move on to the highest again. So I think the CEO deserves the second highest position. So here I will mention a CEO. Then we move on to the fifth position. So let's say the production manager. So I choose the production manager here. Then we move on to the third highest. So let's say the software engineer, and then the marketing manager. So I write software engineer here and the marketing manager here. That is all in the alternative method. Let's see what the paired comparison method is. Paired comparison method. What you do here is okay, so first of all, let's list all of our software engineer, marketing manager, we have production manager, we have HR manager, we have what else do we have? Let's say we have the CEO again, and for the sixth job I have the janitor. Now what I will be doing further is I will be making pairs out of these jobs. So let's say I make a pair of marketing manager, and then this pair will come, then you make a pair of these two, then these two, and then these two. So marketing manager and let's say CEO, then I have the janitor with the production manager, then I have the software engineer with let's say HR, and then so on and so forth. I will choose positions because all the permutation combinations are to be selected here. Then let's say I take the janitor and the software engineer. So what I do here is I select the most important one. I rank the most important one on the basis of my factor, and my factor here was complexity. So whose job out of these two I think is the most complex is what I'm trying to figure out here. So let's say I think the CEO, then I think the janitor, then I think the HR manager, the CEO, and then I think the janitor. So I pick out whatever the more important job out of the duo is, out of the pair is, and that is it from the paired comparison method. That is all you do. And within the ranking method, we have three methods to sum up: the paired comparison method, the alternative method, and the simple method. The ranking method will always prefer a job description over a job specification, and this is a non-quantitative method. So this is it from the ranking method. Thank you so much.